So we're joined by another one of our fabulous exhibitors, Mehreen, who's I've never personally met before, but is going to be bringing some fantastic jewelry, and the jewelry range is called NOZA, which stands for Noah and Zach, the name of her two boys. And so, Mehreen, thank you very much for joining me just now. I know you've got your hands full with the kids at the moment, and
Mhm.
I just wanted to check in because how come you do jewelry now? What, because it's not something that you would necessarily decide you're going to do, but I think a side hustle became very quickly something that took over your whole life, didn't it?
That's exactly right. I my background is that initially I trained to become a doctor and I practiced in the NHS. Um, and it was very fulfilling. It was very gratifying. I very much enjoyed it, and it was all that I knew up until I became a mum 6 years ago. And the oldest is being Noah, who's 6. And very quickly, I had Zach as well. And soon after, I realized that for me, the priority now was very different. In order for me to be the best mum I could be, I had to put all my attention and focus on the kids. And being a stay-at-home mom in this time that I've been cultivating being a mom and being, focused on my personal priorities. Yeah, a hobby that came out of really nowhere, and it was quite a relaxing hobby at first, just to keep my mind, occupied. And I very much enjoyed it. It has become something so much more, and it's giving me so much more, I think, in a different way to what practicing medicine is. So it's definitely
Absolutely.
something that
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying.
I can imagine. And of course, people will be thinking, well, if it's a well-being expert, why are we talking jewelry and clothes and whatnot? Because we do have a lady that's going to be bringing some fabulous silk clothing. But at the end of the day, our well-being doesn't, and you'll know about well-being being a doctor, isn't just physical and medical. It's
Mm.
mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual,
Mm.
all the things that we do in our life to create an emotive response that gives us the feel-good factor.
Mm.
Now, obviously, with jewelry and stuff, and clothing. And if we look good, we feel good. It's an
Mm.
essential part of what it is that we're trying to do on a daily basis, isn't it? And when we know
Mm.
those things are slipping, it's when we wake up and not make the effort. It's when we wake up and don't put something nice onto where we can
Mm.
recognize straight away, can't we, mentally, how we're doing. So, have you got a couple of samples there to show us of what people can expect to have on the day?
Sure. So, I would like to say that firstly, well-being is a huge part of my brand. It's not just what entirely sort of is the focus at the time of making something. My well-being comes into that, in that everything is slowly made, calmly made, with intention, in small batches, just so that all my heart and soul goes into it, and that's the priority. And for the wearer as well, that they enjoy it and they can see that the love that goes into it. Every
So, you make
piece
these yourself?
I do. I make it all
Oh my
from scratch.
gosh, I didn't know you made it yourself.
Yes,
Wow.
I do. I do. This is all
Wow.
handmade, beautifully selected gemstones. So these are tourmaline and a stone
Oh,
called olivitrine. And
that's
so
beautiful.
everything I try and actually try and make a couple of samples at least, but they tend to be one-time pieces. And that's why
Beautiful.
I really enjoy the craft fairs, because actually that's when someone can pick something up and really see the joy and the love in it that goes with it. So this is a tourmaline necklace, and
Beautiful.
with it comes some beautiful matching earrings. So this will
Stunning.
be one of my star buys on our wonderful date. And then I also make day-to-day earrings, and these are cluster gems, they're
And
called.
what's the metal that you're using?
So I always use gold-plated metals. I have a priority really for brass and copper, because I think that they tend to take the gold tone a lot nicely. I aim for metals that are not going to tarnish, but I do recommend that these are everyday jewelry, and and I always, provide you with instructions for care. So that's one
Okay.
of the other things that I also do. And then just lastly, a huge of my priority enjoyment is actually making pearl jewelry, because I
Ooh.
think, I've come from a background where I dealt with a lot of poo and phlegm, and now here we are with some darling pearls
Oh,
that are
wow.
so stunning. So how can you not resist some very
So
delicate?
are they rose pearls? What the
Yeah,
color
these
of
are
them? Yeah.
yes. So these are exactly well spotted. They're called sun blush pearls. That I do ivory pearls. I do actually create a lot of jewelry that's so simple and fine, that's perfect for the bride on her
Yeah.
day, or for bridesmaids presents. But everything that I choose, I always make sure that it's authentic, it's genuine, it's real, and handled with a lot of care and love. So everything is always very delicate and dainty.
Yes.
But it survived the process of me making it. So I can assure you, as delicate as it may look, anyone can wear it.
Hard wearing. Excellent. Well, I can't wait to see your vast collection on the day, March the 29th at the Expo. And I just want to say thank you for agreeing to be part of it as well, because, this is
Most
something that
welcome.
exhibitors also have to make the choice to be somewhere and take a chance and, you know, step into new spaces for themselves as well. So thank you for choosing us as one of those
You're most
spaces to be.
welcome. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Speak to you on 29th.
Okay, see you soon.